Hey you guys, if you are watching right now, this is the playback and we are no longer live. I'm just getting started. Waiting for everybody to jump on. So I'm just going to do a little prep work. Hey you guys! Oh, thanks Nicole. It's just drying. I usually just pull it out of my face after I get out of the shower so it can dry. Happy Wednesday! Hey Erica! Hey Kimberly! Hey Debbie! Hey Claire! How are you guys? Do y'all have the day off for the holiday or no? I figured that some people would have the day off and may be bored, so I figured why not just go live. Hey Nina! Oh, you got the notification. Good, Frida. You're off for the summer. Lucky. Working, going on 11. It's hot. I know. I was watching the news the other day and like so many different places reached record temperatures, so I heard that it's super hot on the mainland. Not in the UK. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, that's the US. Today's the US holiday. Hi. Thanks, Frida. It's just drying. Usually when it dries, I pull it up in a ponytail, get it out of my face and off my shoulders. Get you double-sided tape, Wawak. WAWAK.com. Heat wave, yeah. So today I am making the Becca handbag. This is in the sea turtle print. This is just a restock. So, where is it? This is the bag right here, the style of the bag. And it comes with shoulder straps and a crossbody strap. So I'm starting with the crossbody strap. Hey Tammy! Ugh, 99 degrees. Yikes. I think it's only going to get up to like 80 degrees here. And we're going to go out to lunch right after I get off this live. We had talked about going to the beach, but I'm sure it's going to be packed. I just got on, yeah. It's raining in Texas. Good afternoon. Hi, Diana. I've been sold out of this bag for so long, and I just got some fabric in and needed to restock. I need to do this and a wallet today. I might not be able to do both of them on the live. I'm for sure going to finish this bag, but we have some lunch plans. I'm coming to visit. It's cooler by you, 100%. It's nice and cool in Texas. What part of Texas, Debbie? Just Mammy. You surprised me being on today. I know. I was just saying that with it being a holiday in the U.S. and some people being off of work and might be bored, I figured why not just go live, check in with everybody. Hi, Dana. Panhandle. It's 78 in Texas. That's perfect. That is perfect weather. Anything between 75 and 80, in my opinion, is perfect. This is why I normally keep my hair up in a ponytail. What does the Becca look like? It's this right here. I think that's the only one that I have up there. It has a pocket in the front and in the back. It comes with shoulder straps and a crossbody strap. And there's a zippered closure. was on with me yesterday on YouTube. I never found my rivets. I just put the corners of the plastic zipper on stitching, and it's frustrating me. What corners? What part of it? Just see in your comments today. I'm going to email you as soon as I get home. Okay. Is that for a custom order? If it's for a custom order, I've already placed my fabric. It's too late. 3 pup stitching. I'm not sure what the comment was for. But email me either way. Galveston is getting a tropical storm. That's so weird. The weather is just so weird all over the place. Alright, crossbody strap is done. Well, it's sewed up. Let me put the hardware on. It was, but okay, I'll hop back online. I know you're busy. Just send me an email. Send me an email. Get my rivets and my press. You stitch the corners while you're putting on the zipper, and then you're attaching inside. When you're putting on the zipper of the zipper pocket, I'm not sure. I think I do my little inside pocket, if that's what you're talking about, a little bit differently. If you go to my YouTube, I have a YouTube where I make the NCW, and I might be able to give you some pointers over there. It's Wednesday and I'm live, I know. You're welcome. Hey, Teresa. The Mavera bag. I don't think I've ever heard of that bag before. Okay, so I've attached my buckle, and then now I'm going to add on my lobster clasp. I'm not sure if I grabbed the right size. Yeah. Hi. I'm making the Becca bag in the sea turtle print. It's just a restock. Oh no. I think this clasp is going to be a little too small. It is. So I have a couple of different sizes of these buckles, like some that I use for this webbing, which is a lot thinner than this, and it looks like I grabbed one of those instead of the regular one. So no worries. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to have to redo this later because I'm going to have to cut this off, and then I'm going to have to just make a whole new one so that I have the right length. I can't believe I did that. I'll figure out something to do with this so it's not wasted. What a shame. Keep my hardware. Set that aside. Alright, so let's do our shoulder straps next. What a shame. The Minerva. I don't think I've ever heard of that bag. Hey, Carmen. Shoulder straps are done the exact same way as the crossbody strap. They're just obviously a little shorter. What size rivets do you use for your product? I purchased a grommet and 9mm rivets. So I used a couple of different size rivets for different things, but for my shoulder straps, I want to say it's either 9 or 10 millimeters. I buy mine from Tandy Leather, and they have their small, medium, and large. I use the medium. Hi. Welcome on Wednesday. You can remove those rivets easy. The Tandy leather ones, I mean, I've been using them for years and they don't just pop off easy for me. Unless you use the wrong size. So if you use a size that's larger than what you should use, then yeah, that's easy to pop off just because you have the extra the extra metal to like grip onto. But if you use the right size for the item or project that you're working with, then it's actually quite difficult to remove. They make a tool to remove them. Oh, cool. Just got that. Oh, thanks, Robin. All right, so I'm just going to fold this up and sew it down just like we did that crossbody strap. I have a couple of videos on how I do my shoulder straps so that you have a nice finished end when you're done sewing them. I know there's one up here on my TikTok and in my YouTube if you want to see like a close-up and step-by-step instruction on how to do it. Oh, you're welcome. Here and nothing all day. Go live. People call. Tell them to get their lives together. Do you make rolled handles? I have. None of my finished bags have rolled handles though. You're welcome, Karen, sorry. Karen. It's a little dark over here. Okay, so here is what my shoulder straps look like all done. Here's what it looks like as far as the finished end. There's no raw edges on the ends of the strap. I'll do the same thing with the other one. Hey, Nikki. My husband's downstairs watching TV if you guys hear something in the background. Y'all know he can get a little loud sometimes. Thanks, Nikki. Okay, I'll fold it up. Are you going to do YouTube again? Live? Yeah. I think what I want to do is go like YouTube on Tuesday, TikTok on Thursdays. But we'll see. I'm not 100% sure if that's what I'm going to start doing, but I do kind of want to go back and forth. The good thing about TikTok is that the live that I do on TikTok, I can upload to YouTube. Thanks, Diana. Hi, Crafty Chick. Today I'm making the Becca bag, which is this one right here. So I just did the shoulder straps And then now we're going to jump into the actual bag. So let's start with the zipper panel. Let me grab my little pieces. This is my pattern. So if you're interested in making this bag, it's on my website. And if you go to the menu, it's under DIY and then digital patterns. Oh, you bought the pattern? Thanks, Lavada. Have you done any bag? That's like the crossbody sling. I've made sling bags, yes. I don't currently have any for sale. I haven't really been 100% in love with all of the sling bags that I've done. So I want to work on a pattern of my own that I like. And obviously patterns take time to make, so that's why I don't have one yet. I don't want to poke myself in the finger. I really like having two screens on YouTube. Me too. Me too. I plan on doing it that way going forward on YouTube. And I think I'm working on something. I think I may be able to do it here on TikTok also. I just haven't practiced on it yet. Okay, so my zipper is sewn open. Just trimming the excess. Show you up close what it looks like. So it's sewn open like this. That way when we're done with it, it just has a really pretty finish on the edges inside the panel, which is what we're going to do next to add it to the panel. I can understand that. Oh, it's okay, Tammy. Don't worry about it. I sent you a DM just because I didn't want you to think that I was just declining it. But don't worry about it. It's okay. Two screens on TikTok. That's going to be my next question. Yes. Yep. All right, so I am going to line up my two pieces of vinyl about a 1/4 inch above the top of that zipper, so everything is nice and even, and then open this up and clip my zipper in place. I'm going to move this over a touch. Can you guys hear that TV downstairs? I swear he needs a hearing aid, but he'll say the same thing about me. So when we're watching TV at night, I'm like, can you turn it up a little bit? Can you turn it up a little bit? Okay, so my zipper is clipped into my two pieces for the panel, and then now we just need to add the back to it. Okay, I'm gonna practice a few more. Nice. I actually just ordered some leather a couple days ago. It should be here. What's today? Wednesday? It should probably be here by this weekend. I want to kind of start playing around, trying different leather, see what I like best. What's Juki? This is an 1181. So this is mainly for thicker materials like bag making, jeans, stuff like that. A pattern I would love for you to make a modified NCW. Like for me to make for you, or for me to make to show you how to do it? Kangaroo leather is very nice. Kangaroo leather. Oh, that would make me sad. I mean, however, kangaroos, especially after being on TikTok, they're just not the sweet little animals that I thought they once were. So maybe it won't make me sad. All right, so our zipper is just clipped in our panel, and then now I'm going to go ahead and stitch it in. It's got the front and the back. Nice back with your help. Oh, you're welcome. The card panels and zipper panel, but eliminate the other panel. Okay. Send me an email. Do you have a picture? I'd love to see it. info@butterbags.com. If you don't mind. Sounds intriguing. Yeah, they can be pretty rough. Some of them look like little bodybuilders. All right, this side is sewn on. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. All right, I'll show you guys up close what it looks like. So because we opened up our zipper, I don't know if you can see how the way it just goes to the side on each side. Just gives it a really pretty finish. And then now I'm going to add my zipper end. So I'm just going to mark where I want that to stop. Cut that excess off. Hit it with my lighter. Grab my zipper in and get that all prepped. Do I make Samsung tablet covers? No. I'm in the US. I live in Hawaii. So I'm just adding double-sided tape to each edge. That's gonna hold it onto the zipper while I sew it down. You can just use clips if you like. We're definitely pro clips here. Fold that up, line up the top pieces, and that's what it looks like. And then now I'm just going to sew a rectangle. I'm not going to trim off my thread tails. Instead, I'm going to sew over them while I back stitch. Hit that with a lighter. That's what it looks like, all stitched up in the back. All right, I'm gonna set that aside and work on my strap connectors. So there are 2 shoulder straps, and then there is a crossbody strap that attaches to the side. So we have 6 connectors total. So I'm going to prep them first and then sew them on. Hey, Joanne. I've been trying to watch you. Yay. Hey, Casey. Hey, Patricia. You're stuck at work. That's why I wanted to come live, just in case some people were bored. Hey, Karen. Yeah, we're making the Becca, which is this bag right here. So I'm prepping my strap connector similarly to how I did my shoulder strap. The only difference is that there's only one finished end on these, where the shoulder strap, both of the ends are finished. And that's because you're not going to see one of the ends. What is the new purse called? It has two different straps. Yeah, so it is the Aries crossbody bag. And mine comes with a shoulder strap and a crossbody strap, and then you can add on a chain strap if you want. So all of the straps come off. So the shoulder strap is detachable. So if you just want to wear the crossbody strap one time you go out, you can do that. If you just want to wear the chain strap, you don't have to worry about having the shoulder strap still connected. It totally comes off. So essentially there's 3 different types of looks with that bag. All right, so let me add some double-sided tape to the back. Hey, Carolyn. You have the horse pattern. You're talking about the Aries, Joanne? My largest bag is probably the Big B. Okay, I'm just going to cut these. I'm going to set 2 of them aside. Those are going to be for my crossbody connectors. These are going to be my shoulder strap connectors. Cut a couple pieces of tape, grab my hardware, and then get busy. Do you have chains that hook to the leather strap? Yes. Like a chain shoulder strap? Yes. Can you do an eyeglass case to go with the purse? Yes. I've actually made one. I think it's downstairs. I can't remember the pattern that I used, but I know it was really popular a couple of months ago. Let me see if I can find it. I may have it up here. Hey, my love. Can you check on the dining room table and see if that butterfly eyeglass case, remember that I showed you the other day, is on there? Yeah, remember the glass case that I made the other day and I showed you? I think I left it on the table down there. And I'm still on live. It's downstairs on this table? On the dining room table, babe. Do you see it? Are you over on the dining room table? Over here. Are you tired? You don't see it? No. Okay. I don't know where it is. I'll find it. But yeah, I can do an eyeglass case. Okay, Lavada. All right, so I'm going to fold up my connectors similarly to how I do my shoulder straps. Add a piece of double-sided tape. Grab my hardware. Take the backing of that tape off. Fold this over. And so see how the back part, you're not going to be able to see it when we sew it down. It's going to be sewed down like this. So that's why you don't need to finish both of the ends. Hi, Fatima. I have a strange question. Uh-oh. I'm nervous. Please don't be weird. Those metal loops, have you seen them colored ever? Metal loops. Are you talking about these? I'm on, Cindy. Okay, Dana. All right, one more. And then we're going to sew them on. What's my address? That's actually a weird question. I live in Hawaii. Yes, those I use them too, but I want to have. I have seen a couple of different colors, but it was from a supplier, so you can't just go on and order, you know, like 4 or whatever. You have to order a whole bunch. I don't talk about my personal suppliers, but do a little bit of research and I'm confident you can find it. It doesn't take like, it's not like on the dark web or anything. You can find it. Okay. So here, this is going to be the full panel of the front and the back of the bag. There is a pocket that's going to be added, but underneath here is just a full piece of vinyl. So the shoulder straps are attached there. Hi. So that's just taped in place, and then I'm going to go ahead and sew them down once I get both of them set up. Thanks, Arlene. Kind of like a dark teal. It's really pretty. All right, that one is done. I'll show you up close what it looks like. So that is the one that's just taped on, and then this is the one that is stitched on. I did not find my missing rivets. I didn't. I don't know what happened to them. I had to just open up. When I order hardware, I normally order a couple of packs at a time. So I had to open up a whole new pack. I had to find a whole new container for them to go in. I don't know what happened to them. Which is the strangest thing. I don't think I've ever lost something like that. I mean, it's just me in this room. Sometimes something will fall and it'll be like under my table and I'll find it a couple of days later, but I have not been able to find those rivets anywhere. The only other thing that I can think of is that I ran out, and before I restocked the container, I may have put something else in that container. I don't know, but it's been driving me crazy all day yesterday, all day today. With God, all things are possible. Dark eggplant purple vinyl. I have this purple, and then I have a darker purple. So if you go to my website and look underneath these sugar plum roses, I have like a plum floral or a plum purple. All right, so we're gonna do the exact same thing over here. One's gonna be the front, one's gonna be the back. And then we'll add the slip pocket. I like the floral behind you, thanks. Oh yeah, here it is. This is the plum color, so it's a little bit darker than the purple. Bye, Diana. Thanks for watching. Okay, so the other one is all done as well. Now let's work on our pocket. So this is going to be a sea turtle bag. It's a restock, so it is available on the website if you'd like it. So here's going to be the pocket fabric. So that's going to go right here. And then this is the inside lining fabric, which is also sea turtle. You have this color vinyl, the dark teal. It's a beautiful shade of teal. So now we're going to put these, the outside and then the inside lining, right sides together and sew them up. I got that vinyl from, I actually get all of my solid vinyl from marinevinylfabrics.com. Thanks, Diana. All right, so they're clipped right sides together. It's directional, so I want to make sure I always double check a directional. I would die if I sewed it upside down. Go ahead and sew these together. Yeah. It's a good quality vinyl they have. All right, let's open it up and do a top stitch. So I like to open mine up and clip the bottom of both fabrics together. That way I know everything is nice and even when I do my top stitch. Sometime, especially our seam, if it's not folded up right, could impact your top stitching and make the inside lining a little bit smaller. Clipping the bottoms together just prevents that from happening. This will be on YouTube later. Yep. Probably this evening my time. It takes a couple hours to upload to YouTube, depending on how long your video is. But usually I'm about an hour and a half to 2 hours with my lives. So it takes a few hours to upload. Flexa Marine Vinyl. I believe that's their brand. Okay, bye, Miranda. I'm happy to share most things. There's just a couple of things that I don't share. Hey, Deanie. Hey, Dawn. All right, so now I'm going to line up my pocket to the outside and do a stay stitch. I need to add my nameplate. I'll just do it to this one. Fabric World has some nice vinyl. I don't think I've ever shopped with Fabric World before. There's so many places where you can get good, decent vinyl these days. I remember starting out, it was so limited. Thanks, Carmen. I'm sure you work hard to find. Yeah. Yep. And spent a ton of money too. Just because so many different suppliers, like for my custom printed vinyl, vinyl comes in different finishes, different weights, different backings. And I've had to kiss a lot of frogs and lose a lot of money trying just different vinyl that I didn't really like. And then I settled on this one. So it's 100% an investment. And if it's something that you're interested in doing, it's not that I care that you might be a competitor, because I encourage people. But it's just that I've invested a ton of time, and if you want to start doing it, I think that it's just kind of like a rite of passage, just doing your own little investment. And then you see what works for you, right? So the vinyl that I have, you might not like. So just try different places, different suppliers that are available. Okay, so this is going to be the front of the bag. And add this pocket. I'm making a bag, the Becca bag. What brand are your lamps? Lit Ones, Litones. It's off Amazon. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, everybody likes something different. It took me a long time to find a perfect vinyl. Yeah. Okay. I mean, people who know me, I'm not like defensive or anything, but people who know me know that I don't mind sharing everything else, really, except for my vinyl supplier. Ask me where I got my lights, ask me where I get anything, and I'm happy to tell you. All right, so the pocket is just stitched down. We didn't stitch down the top. That gives us that nice big opening in the pocket. That's the front. We're going to do the same thing on the back. All right, now let's move to our sides. That is where our crossbody strap connectors are going to be attached. Those are done, excuse me, a little differently than the shoulder strap connectors. I reinforced them with a little bit of Peltex. So I'm going to add some double-sided tape to the back of this Peltex. Peltex is just an interfacing. It's a thick interfacing. It's not quiet. TikTok just kind of removes the background sound. They think they're doing me a favor. So I know when I'm sewing it sounds quiet, but it's not in real life. IRL. All right. Fold my connector so that there's not a raw edge. Add a piece of double-sided tape. So this is all the same as the shoulder strap connector. Fold it over. Add another piece of tape. So the only difference now is that it is a D-ring instead of a square. Yeah, that's why. They're not doing people any favors. No, they're not. There has to be a setting that I can change so that they don't do that. I'm just going to have to invest some time to look into that. Did I find my rivets? No. It's a recent change. I know. Oh, thanks, Karen. Hi, so happy. You were in the right place. All right, so my crossbody strap connectors are prepped. I'm going to take the back of my side panel. I'm going to add this piece of Peltex with this double-sided tape. Just going to center that. And that's just going to give my crossbody strap connectors just a little something extra to grip onto that reinforces them. Because the entire weight of your bag when you're wearing it crossbody is just going to be on these two little connectors that's attached to this one layer of vinyl. So I like to just reinforce it with a piece of Peltex. And you can really do that to anything that you sew. If you want to reinforce it, just sew something else underneath what you're sewing it to. I love the sound of the machine too. Thanks, Tammy. There has to be a way to say thank you, but no thank you. We like the sound. Okay. So now I'm just going to stitch that in place, and that's going to adhere to the Peltex as well. All right, so here's what it looks like stitched on. And then now I'm just going to trim this extra bit of Peltex just to get that bulkiness out of there. To watch people cut hair. That sounds like fun. I think I would like that too. Welcome back, Just Mammy. Wrangle some cows. I use this stitch length of 4.5. For my connectors. All right, other one is done. Thanks, Austin. Hi, Debbie Lee. Hey, Mina Love. All right, so sides are now done. And this is where our crossbody strap is going to connect to. So let's put everything together. We did the front panel, back panel, side panels. The bottom is just, we don't have to do anything to prep this. I like to line all of my bottoms with Peltex. And the Rivets. Hey, Lisa. So we're just going to sew the bottom to the front panel first. Between your cows, Just Mammy, and folks calling you, you got a lot going on today. specialize in curly hair. I would love to see some of those. I actually cut my hair this morning. I cut my own hair. Sometimes I get my husband to do it because honestly, if you mess up, you can't really tell. I'm pretty sure it's not even. I think this side is a little shorter. So I'll probably have him come back through and cut the back. So I would love any tips from a hairstylist that's good with curly hair. All right, now I'm going to open this up and do a top stitch on the bottom. When I tell you guys I'm probably the most low maintenance woman that you would ever meet, I don't get my nails done. Sometimes I'll get my pedicure like maybe every 2 months. But I like to do a lot of stuff myself. One, I don't like waiting in a salon. I feel like a whole day is wasted. And two, it's cheap. And three, like I said, you're not going to be able to tell if I mess up my hair because it's curly and I usually wear it up in a ponytail. I'm good. How are you? Thanks, Dawn. All right, so now I'm going to sew the bottom to the back panel. Open it up and give it a top stitch. Thanks. I actually have a fanny pack in a sea turtle pattern that I wear. It's like my everyday bag. All right, top stitch is done. So that's what we're looking like now. So we have the front, back, and bottom. And then now we're just going to add our sides. Hey, Tina. Thanks. All right, so here are the sides with the crossbody strap that we just made. I'm going to line that up to the bottom and sew that on. We are making a sea turtle Becca. Oh, Karen. Well, you'll get me 3 days in a row this week. I was live yesterday on YouTube. So if you missed that, that's over there on my lives on YouTube. Today and then tomorrow. I think I'm going to do another tomorrow. I think I'm going to do a wallet and another one of the Aries bags tomorrow. All right, so we have our sides stitched down, and then now what we're going to do is pull up the front and back, and we're going to sew the side to that. Curl Vision. Okay, I'll look at it as soon as I'm done. I don't follow a whole bunch of people on Instagram. It's usually like family. And then a couple other. I don't think I have any sewing people I follow on Instagram. I don't use it that often. Maybe making any Aries again soon. I miss the wolves. Yeah. Yes. Yes. So I just ordered more fabric to restock some of the ones that sold out. And I have some new patterns that I didn't use during my release. So there'll be new patterns. I'll be restocking patterns. You're probably looking at about a 1.5 week time frame. Hey, Jennifer. Yeah, I don't really do. Honestly, y'all, if I didn't have a business, I wouldn't have probably any social media. All right, so I'm just clipping my sides to the front and back. Sorry, I might miss some of y'all's questions while I'm looking down. How much time do you spend sewing? Between 8 and 10 hours a day. This is my full-time job. Are you going to do wolves in the Becca? Yes, eventually. Yes, I don't know when. But I ordered a couple of new styles in the Wolves too. Let me see if I could think. I know I have the mini zip around wallet. I ordered fabric for that, the regular zip around wallet, and I thought there was something else that I ordered in that print. All right, so now I'm going to stitch my sides down. All right, that side is done. Thanks, Deanie. Oh man, it's 11:30 already. Felt like I had just looked at the clock and it was 10. All right. So our bag, the exterior of our bag is all sewn up. I am going to turn it right side out. Do you ever put dividers in the ends of your bag? Like the ones you're working on now? Yes, for custom orders I do. I need them. I know. They'll be here, I promise. I tried to get a lot of the Aries patterns that I sold, like the daisies, a few other ones. So the bags that I had, the prints that I had in this Aries bag, I tried to get mini wallets fabric for all of the different prints because the mini wallet will fit in here the best. The regular zip around wallet will fit in here, but the mini would obviously look the best. Okay, so our zipper panel that we did earlier, I'm going to go ahead and attach that to the front and the back. I'm going to just clip it in place. I'm not answering that phone again. My sourdough journey, it's great. I still have my starter that I made. I started sourdough January. Made my own starter. I made some sourdough pizza a couple of days ago. I love it. I don't really make it as much as I used to, only because we don't eat a whole lot of bread in this house. There's just us two, but it's still going strong. Not the other part with your hair. Thanks, Dawn. Okay, so our zipper is just clipped to the top of the front and the back. I'm going to go ahead and sew that in place. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to sew open my side seams. That's going to be beneficial when we sew our inside to the outside. Just reduces the bulk in those corners. Hey, Tina. I know I started a little bit earlier than I normally do today. I want to try to catch as many people as possible. So that side is sewn on and that side seam is stitched open. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Thanks, Tina. All right, done. I'm going to turn this inside out again. We're going to sew this bag inside out. If you've never watched me make it, we sew the bag inside out and then we turn it right side out through our zipper pocket. making sure that my hardware is flipped down on all sides. All right. Then I'm going to set this aside and work on the interior. I've prepped a lot of it, and now I'm just going to put all the pieces together. So this bag has a dual slip pocket. So there's a large side here and then a smaller one here for like pins. And then here is the zipper pocket that we're going to turn the bag right side out through. So I leave the bottom of it unstitched until we're done. All right, so one panel bottom. Grab some water. What do I use for a microphone? Just my phone. Just my phone. TikTok drowns out the sound of my sewing while I'm sewing. So that's probably why it sounds a little bit more clearer. All right, I'm gonna take my other piece. Sew this side or the bottom to it. And then we're going to sew our side pieces. Thank you guys. So just like we did the outside, we're just putting this little puzzle together, all of the pieces. Yeah, I did. It's the Aries crossbody bag. All right, and then now we're just going to sew our side pieces to the front and the back to close it up. Do I have interfacing? Yeah, I use SF101 to interface the main pieces of my bag. I don't interface my pockets. So this is the same fabric as this is, but this one is interfaced and that is not. But I use woven interface on every one of the interiors of my bag. Oh, flags I collect back. Oh, thanks. I'm in Hawaii. Puzzle piece gang gang. Where did I learn to make them? I watched a lot of YouTube videos, so I'm just self-taught. The interface is not waterproof, no. All right, one more stitch and the interior will be done. So see how we're kind of building up the inside? We just got to stitch this and then it'll be all done. Your besties from Oahu, that is the island that I live on. Okay, all done. So we have the outside of our bag all done. And we have that inside out. We're going to turn our interior right side out. Make sure that our zipper pocket is open because remember, we're going to turn it, the bag right side out through our zipper pocket. So I want to open that up. And then I am going to tuck this in to the outside, and then we're going to sew it together this way. So I start with lining up my side seams. I'm going to clip that together, clip this together, do the same thing here, and then just clip all the way around. My sewing machine is a Juki. I think it's been mentioned in the comments a couple of times. Make it look so easy. I'm so inspired to try. Try. I mean, everybody that sews, there was a time when they didn't sew, right? So we all just tried it, liked it or didn't like it, but kept going. So it's really just about practice. You just got to start somewhere and keep pushing yourself. Learn different techniques, start slow, but it's just about practice. All right, so our interior and exterior are clipped together. I'm just going to stitch all the way around the top. It's Wednesday. I'm so excited to see y'all. Hey! I just joined a few minutes ago. No worries. I thought that I had seen your name asked that question a couple of times, so I apologize if it wasn't you. That's like one of the main questions that gets asked, so please, I didn't mean to offend you, but no worries. It's a Juki 1181. Do you sell your patterns? Yes, they're on my website under DIY. So we're just sewing and rolling. Sew, roll. All right, almost back to the beginning, back stitch, and we're good. All right, so now we're going to turn it right side out. I'm going to turn on my iron. Doing all this turning inside out and so forth, sometimes the bottom will get a little wrinkly, especially with this hard Peltex. So I turn my iron on and iron the inside of the bag, which is plenty to get the wrinkles out of the outside. So now we're turning it right side out. Remember, through that zipper pocket that we left open. So I'm going to grab the bottom of the outside, kind of pull that through my pocket, and then push and roll. Don't want to be rough, just go nice and slow. Just keep pushing and manipulating it. You don't want to stress that zipper pocket. There we go. And then straighten everything out. What's the name of the purple bag, if you don't mind me asking? This one is a Big B. This one is the Alyssa crossbody. I sell both of those patterns. Where do you sell? Online only? Yes. Online only. I got just a piece of thread. All right. See how the bottom is a little wrinkly? We'll fix that. You tuck the inside in. I'm going to start clipping my seam down all the way around. You're welcome. All right, so I start with my side seams, and then I'm going to go ahead, zip up this zipper pocket, fold down my zipper panel, clip that in place, and then just keep going all the way around. Now we're almost done. We only have a couple more steps. And then I'm going to run. It's time for lunch. All right, so see how that side is clipped down? We're gonna do the same thing over here. How much would the one you're working on cost? I can't give prices on live, but they're all listed on my website. This is the Becca style bag. So if you go to my website, and you can shop by print or you can shop by style. So if you shop by print, the top one is animals, and then you'll go down to sea turtles to find this bag. Or you can shop by style, go down to handbags, and then go to the Becca bag, and you can find this bag. Okay, so that's all just clipped down. I'm just gonna let that hang out for a second. I'm gonna stick my iron down on the inside to get out these wrinkles. You cannot iron vinyl, it will melt it. So what I do is just grab my iron, hit it with a little steam, and the heat of the iron is usually plenty to get out the outside wrinkles. You cannot touch when you're going in. Be careful. You don't want to touch the top of it because it will melt your vinyl. So now there's no more wrinkles. And then next what I'm going to do is let's sew our zipper pocket shut. Got a lot of compliments in my wallet and tell them about you. Thanks. Are the turtles cute? No, Erica, we're doing it now. I love that you guys keep me in check. All right, zipper pocket is sewn shut, and then now we just need to do a top stitch. And sometimes I do forget, so I appreciate it. All right, so inside is all done. This is the side with the zipper pocket. This is the side with the dual slip pocket. So here's the small one right here. And then here's the larger side. It's a nice deep bag. It can hold a ton of stuff. So now what we're going to do is just top stitch around the entire top of the bag. That's going to allow all of our pieces to lay nice and flat, because remember, our zipper panel is just kind of hanging out. We want to stitch that down. So I need to adjust my stitch length. I need to adjust my tension, and then I need to take a sip of water. Then after this, we just need to attach our shoulder straps. We're done. Thank you guys. Thanks. All right. Just like before, we're just going to sew and turn. Oh, my hardware is flipped up. Gonna pull my thread through so that I can knot it off. Almost back to the beginning. All right. I think they're pretty much locked in. I must have sewed over them, so I'm just going to trim it, hit it with a lighter, seal those little pieces of thread in, and we're all done. All right, what it looks like all top stitched. And then now we're just going to add our shoulder straps. All right, I think I still have my rivets. I do. Thanks, Just Mammy. Thank you guys. It is available on my website, or at least it was when I first started my live today, unless it's sold already. But this is just a restock. So I have this and a wallet in this print available. So first I want to clip my shoulder straps on, get both of them on to make sure that they're nice and even before I secure them with a rivet. We're good? Grab some rivets. Going to punch a hole through both layers of the shoulder strap. Install my double capped rivets. So there is a post and then there is a cap for the back. And then the last step is just to set them with my press. So right now they're not done. They're in there. They're not really going to go anywhere, but with a little bit of weight, they'll pop off. So you have to set them. What size needle do you use? 18. Thanks. They're not buying your pattern for it. So the pattern comes with written instructions as well as the video tutorial that walks you through step by step on how to make this bag, if you're interested. I also have a YouTube where I've made this bag live before. So if you wanted to watch it again before you committed to buying the pattern, you can absolutely do that. What was the name of the brand of the tape? The tape is double-sided tape. I get mine from Wawak, W-A-W-A-K. I used 1/2-inch double tape for most of the bag. I think for all of the bag. All right, let me put that up. Put that up. Set my rivets with my rivet press. Welcome. Okay, all done. And then the last thing that I need for this bag is a crossbody strap. I'll just borrow this one. I started sewing one earlier, but I had a little mess up, so I had to cut it off. So I'm going to have to just cut another one of those and make it. But this is the same color, so I'll just give you a visual of what it would look like with the crossbody strap. So that is the Becca. There is the front and the side. Remember, we reinforced our connectors on the side with Peltex behind them, so they're holding on to not just this piece of fabric, but also a layer of Peltex. And the back, we ironed the inside. That got rid of all of our wrinkles on the bottom. And then this has a zipper closure. And then we have a zipper pocket on one side, and then this dual slit pocket on the other side. So like I said, there was one available on the website when I first went live. I restocked it. And so this is available if you're interested. Oh, let's see. Thanks, Just Mammy. Thanks, Homecrafted Melissa. Thanks, Austin. Thanks, Erica. What would you say is the easiest pattern to start with? So it depends on your level of sewing. If you have a little bit of experience sewing, but maybe no bag pattern or no bag sewing experience, I have this crossbody pattern. I also have a wristlet pattern, which this and this are about the same skill level. This is probably a little bit easier. So this wristlet. This is what the wristlet looks like. I show you how to do the zipper so that you have a nice curved end. You work with a zipper end, It also comes with a wristlet strap. I had to take this off for something else. Okay. Thank you guys. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you. Okay, I have to run. It's 12 o'clock here, and we have some reservations for lunch. I'm usually live Tuesday and Thursday on TikTok. Today was just a bonus day. So I'll be back tomorrow, probably around this time on TikTok. Those of you that are in my Facebook group, I'll make a post about it before I go live. If you missed any of this, or if you came in late, I'm going to upload this whole live where I made this bag on my YouTube channel. If you want to follow me there, you just click on my TikTok profile. Under the follow button, there's the Instagram icon, and if you click on that, you can get my Instagram and you can get my YouTube channel. I've got a lot of other lives that are posted over there as well. My Facebook group is Butterbags. So I have a group and I have a business page. The group you actually have to request to join. Bye, Mina Love. Bye, you guys. All right, thanks for hanging with me. I will see you guys tomorrow.